Good afternoon. My name is Joe Cashwell with Rotor Craft RC. Rotor Craft RC is the custom case building division for Rotary Wing RC. We build custom charge cases for the RC industry. Our custom charge decks are made to fit right into the Nanook line of hard cases. Nanook makes a fantastic case that has a lifetime warranty on the hinges, the seal, and the latches. We recess a frame all the way around, and we actually put fastener holes into it because when the deck goes into the case, it actually screws down with bolts. When you're driving around in your car or you drop your case or it falls over, there's no way for your charging deck to break loose and beat around the inside and destroy all your equipment. And because our cases and decks are 100% custom, it gives you the ability to add all kinds of neat accessories. The number one accessory that we have is the Mooch Plugs. You can run a secondary charger off the internal power supply that's in your case. Then we also have a USB charger. This gives you the ability to keep your phone charged. You want to keep your phone charged while you're at the field because you're going to video all your awesome flights, you're going to text them and email them to your buddies and post them to Facebook. Then we have an IEC plug. This is just basically a standard plug like what you would have in a computer or a computer monitor. This gives you the ability to use AC power running off of a generator or out of the wall socket at your house. Then we have a switch. This switch is an option to the IEC. You can get it with or without a switch. When you add the switch, it's normally when you have a logo with LEDs in it. This deck also has custom digital fans in it. With these fans, you can actually program text into it. We supply you with software and an update cable. You can put your favorite brand of helicopter, your favorite brand of lipos, anything you want to type into it, it prints out on digital as the fan is running. Then we have modular balance boards and pair boards. What you can do is you can have several different types of lipos. We make custom pigtails for whatever kind of lipo you're running. This is for when Kyle's running his big 770. This is for when Kyle's running the 500 or the 570. And this is what we use, which is an EC3 for when Kyle's flying the X3 or the 380. This gives you the ability to be able to run any type of lipo that you want. If you add new connectors, we make you new pigtails and ship them right out to you. Most people can make their own pigtails. This customer requested the 308 Duo by iCharger. This charger has a lot of neat functions in it. One of the functions is the ability to do servo testing. So we put in a dual servo test port. With the servo test port, you take your favorite servo, you plug it into it, and then you can do speed tests, centering, and some customers actually use them to run 400 or 500 cycles to them before they put them in their helis, so the gears are all lapped in. Now that you've gotten some details and a quick little tour of it, let's turn this thing on. This case is going to be powered by a Meanwell 2000-24 power supply. It's 24 volt power supply. Chargers love 24 volts. Makes them much more efficient. This one has the digital fans in it. Now you can see them working. Charger's powered up, and then with the switch on the IEC, you could turn on the logo. This customer, Gary, is a favorite customer of mine personally, only because we really get along. He wanted something that has something to do with the business that he's in, and I'm sure you can do the math on what that business is. And he also wanted something that made his case stand out from every other case that we've ever built. He wanted lighting that was going to be different than what we've normally been doing, but he also wanted to look great at the field. Now we get a quick peek at the inside of the case. As you see, wire management is very important to us. We want to keep everything routed in a professional and clean looking way. But we also do this because wires vibrating around as you're driving back and forth to the field will make connections loosen up and fail. That's the last thing that we want, is somebody to drive all the way to a fun fly or their field, unpack, get set up, and cannot charge. That's a bad day for all of us. Seeing as the power supplies are 24 volts, we use a step-down converter. The step-down converter gives us the ability to take to 24 volts in and turn them down to the voltage that our fans, our USBs, and a couple other peripherals are going to take for input voltage that's acceptable. The LEDs are also pretty cool. The LEDs are a nice setup and a nice display for every case. People really get a kick out of the illuminated displays. Some of the colors don't show up so much in the sun, but in the afternoons and early mornings, you get a little bit more of an eerie look to it. Also, we turn them off, so we give you the ability to turn them off, so if you're doing a night flight, you're not going to get night blind by looking at your power case. With the options that we have available to us for doing logos and custom decks, we have the ability to CNC into acrylic. We also have the ability to do full color print onto the acrylic. This is one that we did for Peak Aircraft. His full color logo was what he requested on his, so we gave that to him. Because it's onto acrylic, we still get the same awesome look of the LEDs lighting it up. This one right here is one of the ones that you can laser etch or CNC. When you do that, we put a string of LEDs all the way around it. Because we custom make our LED strips to length, we get 100% coverage all the way around. With the overlay that we do, it kind of reduces the sunspots and the hot spots of the LEDs. Because our decks are made out of 1/2-inch structural PVC, it gives us the ability to do mounting unlike any other company in the industry. We make special custom blocks. We use pocket screws on these. Then we use a plasti weld that welds this PVC to the other piece of PVC on the deck. That makes it one strong, rigid piece. Then we take a custom mounting plate. The reason why this has a hole on it is for venting. Heat is bad. And then we mount the charger to that with bolts. And it actually goes into holes that are on the chargers to begin with. Then once this is mounted, it goes into the case and is bolted in again. So this gets bolted to the charger, this gets bolted into the risers, which is welded to the PVC. It gives you a perfect mounting system that is never going to fail. We also work with another father and son company, Ninja Wraps, Team Ninja. You've seen them all over Facebook. Joe and Travis Reyes are amazing people. We feel like they're part of our family. We love them to death. They make a product called a Ninja Wrap. They do custom wraps for transmitters and chargers. So if you want your custom logo or your favorite brand put on your charger, contact them and they'll be able to do whatever you want. We love using them because we put them on our chargers before we put them in the cases, and it just gives that one extra little attention to detail that people love. And because quality control is a 100% must in this industry, we put every case through rigorous testing before we ship it. We take a digital voltmeter. We check all our connections to verify that every connection is at the voltage it's supposed to be in. Our voltmeter also has a temperature probe. We put the temperature probe in all the main spots on here to verify that the case is venting like it's supposed to, and we're not running higher temperatures than what we're expecting. And the last thing that we do for testing, of course, we put packs on and we charge them. So we drive the charger as high and as hard as we can to make sure that everything works good, and then we go through a full discharge cycle. That puts a lot of heat into the case because the charger is absorbing the power coming out of the LiPo. This gives us our last thing that we need to test. We clean it up, box it up, and ship it out via UPS with insurance and a good tracking number, we hope. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed this video. So give us a call, 407-656-7881. Either ask for Kyle, my son, or me, Joe. www.rotorcraftrc.com, Rotorcraft RC on Facebook, or email us at rotorcraftrc@gmail.com. You can also contact us through rotarywingrc.com or Rotary Wing RC on Facebook. Thank you.